This video is sponsored by Namura Technologies, your power sports piston and gasket supplier since 2001. They have a huge selection of motocross, ATV, 2- and 4-stroke applications at prices that'll make you smile all the way to the checkered flag. Go to Namura.com, that's Namura.com to see what's up.
Hi, I'm Scott Adkins with Pro SX MX Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to properly install a new clutch in this 2018 FC 250F. First thing you want to do is go ahead and remove the brake pedal spring. Next, remove the cover, and you can use an impact like this to remove the cover. I just don't ever use an impact to build with. So it's okay for disassembly, just never use for reassembly. Go ahead and remove all the bolts. Then remove the cover. Next, you'll remove the 6 bolts to hold the springs in. Go ahead and remove the springs and the bolts. And then remove the pressure plate. Then on the Huskies and the KTMs, there'll be the pins for the steels. You'll have to remove all of those. And then you can reach in and remove the old plates. Now with all the old plates removed, you can go ahead and reinstall a new clutch. Start with a fiber. And then the steel, and always do the sharp edges facing out. There'll be a sharp edge and then a smoother edge. And once you get one fiber and one steel started, you can go ahead and start to reinstall all the pins. When reinstalling the pins, just be very careful. Don't drop any, down in the engine. And then you can continue replacing the plates. With all the plates reinstalled, now it's time we can go ahead and put on the pressure plate. and then reinstall the 6 springs and bolts to hold the pressure plate. Again, at this time, I don't like to use an impact to reassemble. I always use a T-handle. At this point, you'll get out a torque wrench and go ahead and torque these to the manufacturer spec. Just check your owner's manual. Those will definitely be in there. And then when torquing, use a crisscross pattern, and that'll torque the pressure plate evenly. Once I've done my crisscross pattern, I like to go around and just make sure and be certain that you didn't overlook one of the bolts. Another small tip I like to use is always keep the torque wrench at the same angle. Don't jump around with your torque wrench. Keep it pretty much the same level. Once you're certain all the bolts are torqued, you can go ahead and reinstall the cover. Just be careful with the O-ring or gasket and make sure that it's not ripped or cracked. If everything's good, go ahead and reinstall the cover. And then again, we will use a torque wrench. And using the same star pattern. Then last but not least, reinstall the brake pedal spring back into the cover, and then always make sure to pump the brake. And that's how you properly install and replace a worn out clutch.